Okay, guys, going left to right, we have Adrian Robinson, J.K. Schaefer, Zach Kalaris, Isaiah Pete, Derek Wolf. Coach, start off with a statement, then take questions. Coach?
Wow, what can I say? 24 plus years of coaching, I don't think I've had more stuff go possibly the wrong way in one half than what we had. I thought we left a couple of touchdowns out there the first half. You look at some interceptions, some things where we had some players in the open field, they fall down, missed extra point, you name it. And I tell you what, I thought that speaks volumes of our football team. As I said it in August, and I'll continue to say it, is that I love this team. Our seniors, everything is providing stability and leadership, and we were tested with all the things that occurred in the first half. I thought we persevered, and I knew we'd be okay. By their demeanor in the locker room at halftime, we made some good halftime adjustments, and we had some players step up and make plays, and that's what it's all about, is individuals stepping up and making plays. I can't say enough about our defense with the shutout, but we give up the big pass to start the second half, and all you need is an inch. And they did a great job of tackling, and them coming away with 0 points was critical, and I think you could really feel the momentum swing at that point. And then obviously Adrian makes a great play, one of the best catches I've seen, and kind of ignited us. But we're going to enjoy this one, but we have to get back to work. We'll get back to work tomorrow, and we got to clear some things up. But I thought this shows you a little bit of the character of this football team, and give Miami credit. We knew that their front seven was as good as any front that we've faced to date. They're strong, they're physical, their linebackers are downhill. And so just proud of these guys. First time that we've retained the belt any team has for 6 years in a row. I believe it's the first shutout since 2006 by our defense, first shutout in this series since 1976. And it's the first time we've shut them out in this series at home since 1896. So a lot of sixes. And our players have taken great pride in that.
First half was kind of rough. Anything that could go wrong went wrong. Was it a lack of focus? What can you contribute to?
We had a great week of practice. Our players are ready to play. I think they may have been a little too hyped up to play. But as our Navy SEAL said when we brought him in August, is how do you handle adversity? And he said, when they have something goes wrong, it's Murphy's Law. Anything and everything will go. And our kids kept saying, Murphy's on the field. And we just kept fighting and playing. And you know what? This team has belief and confidence in each other, and we just needed to play. And kind of sparked us. And, Miami was doing some good things too now. But like I said, in all my years of coaching, I don't think, I keep things. I've never been through a half like that, with anything and everything. And a lot of those occurred in the scoring zones. But I think, again, that shows you what this football team's made of.
Miami did a good job on Isaiah limiting his yardage today, and yet he was still able to get some things done offensively. How were you able to adjust that, and what was Miami maybe doing to kind of slow?
Well, we knew their front seven was very active and very physical. Their linebackers are downhill. And we did some good things with misdirection, and then obviously pushing the ball down the field a little bit. I thought the third down conversion to Kimbrough Tompkins in the second half was a big play as well.
Two big plays out of your tight ends today. They don't really touch the ball a lot. Kind of talk about those plays.
They made their opportunities count. It was great with Travis Kelce. We had a wheel route by Isaiah and Travis on the post, and Zach did a great job of going through his progression and not, just saying he's going to throw the ball to Isaiah, and he went through his progression, and he hit Travis, and then obviously, A-Rob coming up and making a big play. That was huge for us.
How far has this team come since that Tennessee game?
They've come a long way, and I think we continue to get better and better week in and week out, and that's why, I know you get bored with me saying it, but it's about us each and every week of becoming, a better football team, and each player, taking full advantage of the practice opportunities. If every individual improves individually, we improve collectively as a football team. And, I think there was a lot of lessons learned about doing your job, trusting each other. And, obviously, we need to continue to get better because we're going to be challenged here coming up in about 2 weeks with Louisville coming to town.
Your defensive line really controlled things today. How would you describe how they've played the last few games?
They've done a great job, and I went in their room on Wednesday and I wrote it up on their board that they would dictate the outcome of this game. And, they're playing the way we expect them to play. And I can't say enough about them, and they keep working and getting better. They got a great coach in Steve Stripling, and, the kids will do anything we tell them to do. And you know what, we're starting to develop a little bit of depth with Jordan Stepp and Monte Taylor. So, you know what, they kept the pressure on, and we knew that that would be critical, that we had to win up front.
Did you put anything special in for Miami to take advantage of Zach's mobility, or is that just Zach week in, week out?
That's Zach. Zach has great instincts, and so, he did a great job of flushing the pocket and making plays with his legs and with our zone play. With reading the end, there was a lot of times the end was squeezing, which gave him a pull read, and he did a great job of running the football that way and gaining some valuable yards for us.
5 games in, how timely is this bye week before conference play starts?
Well, it's a double-edged sword because right now this football team has a lot of momentum, and they got great belief. But also I think it's coming at a great time. We've played 2 extremely physical football games back-to-back. And so now, our part of the maturation process of our football team is we got to take advantage of it, of getting healthy, getting in the training room, and getting refreshed and getting renewed. Because we're going to start now, obviously, as Zach said, now it counts. It's the Big East Conference now.
Today's one of those games where they really kept you in the game.
Well, they did. And, we take great pride in our special teams, and we work so hard at it. And, you look at, obviously, the punt return team, and they changed their scheme up. So they changed a little bit of what they were doing, so we needed to make some halftime adjustments. And I thought we did that. We did a good job that way. But our special teams has really done a good job. I believe they were 14th in the country in kickoff returns. And I thought our kickoff team did a good job. Obviously, with the win was a factor. And so, we'll continue to make that a point of emphasis. But 1/3 of a game is on special teams. And we told our team before the season started is that 1/3 of the games will be decided. There'll be 4 games that we play this year that will be decided by special teams. And our players have taken a great pride and ownership in those teams.
Any more questions, guys?
Yeah, one more. You guys have won 6 in a row in this series, 7 out of 8. Is the talent on your side just that much better now, especially since you joined the Big East? That's one question. And does this ever stop being a big game? Because the scores have been kind of lopsided for a while.
No, I don't think this ever stops being a big game.